Hello everyone, a good day to all of you, and this is Meena teacher from Maths Misfit. Today's video is the second part of index numbers and surds. We have already done the first part where we had done all the laws and properties and we had solved a few examples based on these. Today's video I'll be doing some shortcuts, tricks and tips to solve some high-level problems. Alright, so all those who are appearing for the competitive exams, have a look at this and don't forget to like, subscribe and share my video. Okay, so let's start today. Now when we are given something like this, four irrational numbers are given. You are asked to find which is the greatest, which is the least. Sometimes you are asked to arrange in ascending or descending order. So the first thing you remember is we have to make the orders the same. Now when I say root 2, so root 2 has got the order as 2. 6 root 3 has got the order as 6. Cube root 4 has got the order 3. And 6th root 5, the orders are 2, 6, 3 and 6 again. So if we have to bring all these orders to a common order, then we need to take the LCM of this. Now the LCM you can see here is going to be 12. That means we have to bring all these root 2, 6th root 3, cube root 4 and 6th root 5 to the same order of 12. So let's see how do we do it. Take the first number. I have got square root 2. That means the order is understood as 2. Now, if I have to make this order as 12, I will multiply this by 6. So whatever number you multiply, just raise this to 6. So what happens over here? We get this as 12th root of 2 raised to 6. Now you can calculate the value of 2 raised to 6. This will be 12th root of 64. Likewise, we'll do for all the others. I have a 6th root here, so I'll multiply this by 2. This will become 3 raised to 2. So this comes out to be 12th root of 9. The third value that I have is cube root. So I'm going to multiply this by 4. So this will be 4 raised to 4. So this will be 256. And our last value this is 12th root of 5 square is going to be 25. Okay, so now when you have a look at all these numbers which are here, I have got 12th root of 64, 12th root of 9, 12th root of 256 and 12th root of 25. In my given sum, we are asked to find the greatest of this. So just compare all these and you'll see this is the greatest. So now if this is the greatest, that means, so cube root of 4 is going to be the greatest of all these 4. What we have done is we have got all the orders the same, and then we have compared which of them is the greatest. So if you can be asked to arrange an ascending order, descending order. Now in case it was descending order, then this number would come first, second would be this, third would be this, and the last would be this. This would be our descending order. Now, we need to find the square roots. So if you look at this first sum that I have, find the square root of this. So your answer would be something like in a plus b whole square, whereby we'll be using this formula. Okay, so I need to get, basically here, I need to get under root of something plus under root of something. So now what is that something and something? We need to find the factors. Okay, you'll see what I'm going to do here now. Shortcut method is find the factors of 6. So I need to find the factors of 6 so that now there is an addition here. Irrespective of the fact whether there is an addition or a subtraction in between here, we need to add these factors to get us 5. Okay, so 3 2s are 6 and 3 plus 2 will give me 5. This will be under root 5 plus 2 into under root 3 into 2. Final answer will be root 3 plus root 2. Now, if there was a minus sign here, then this would become minus. All right, that's the only difference. Now, counter check this. Whatever we have done here, root 3 plus root 2, the whole bracket square, whereby I'm going to use this formula. So I'll get root 3 whole bracket square plus 2 into root 3 into root 2 plus root 2 whole bracket square. So this comes out to be 3 plus 2. In my last video, I had told you, I had shown you how to multiply these roots. So 3 2s are 6 and root 2 whole bracket squared. So you see what we have done. We have counter checked this and you'll see that this is the same thing as what is given to you. Okay, so now the basic rule is, first you need to have a 2 outside the root over here. And then whatever the factors over here, whatever be the number, you have to find the factors such that when you add these factors, you get the value which is here. Okay, now let's take another sum. So if you see here, I don't have a 2 outside the root. That means I have to get a 2 there. So what are we going to do? The first step is to get the 2 outside the root side. Now to get the 2 outside, I need to split up this. So this will be 4 into 35, which finally comes out to be under root 12 minus 2 root 35. Now you see that this is like the previous sum. So find the factors of 35 so that when you add, you will get a 12. So I can get 7 5s are 35. When I add the 2, I'll get root 12. So simple answer will be root 7 minus root 5. Now where has this minus come from? The minus has come because there is a minus sign here. If there was a plus, you would have put a plus here. So what have we done in this sum? Since there was no 2 outside the root sign, we have split up the factors here so that we can get the 2 here. Alright? Now take the next sum. Now instead of a 2, we have a 4 there. So we are going to leave the 4, split up the 4 as 2 into 2 root 5. Now, I leave the 1, 2, but the second one, I have to take it inside the bracket. Sorry, inside the square root. So, when I take it inside the square root, then what will happen? It will become a 4 in the bracket. And the 5 remains as it is. So, finally, what I get is 12 minus 2 under root 20. Now I need to find the factors of 20 so that when I add, I get a 12. Factors of 20 can be 5 and 4, but 5 plus 4 is not 12. So split up this. I can get it as 10 twos are. Alright. So what will be my final answer here? Under root 10, and since there is a minus sign, this will be under root 2. So you see what we have done. We have taken 2-3 examples where sometimes the 2 outside the square root was not there, sometimes it was there. Sometimes they had an extra number like in this sum. So you can get a variety of sums of this type. Shortcut method, just find the factors of the value which is inside the root, getting the 2 outside the square root side. Alright? Alright. Now if you look at this sum, we do not have a 2 outside the root 60. So we are going to split up 60 and get the factors as 4 into 15. So this very conveniently I can get this as 8 minus 2 root 15. Now find the factors of 15. So factors of 15 will be 5 and 3. And since there is a minus sign, the answer would simply be under root 5 minus under root 3. Okay? A similar sum here, but slightly different again for the reason because 15 I cannot split up with 4. So I'm going to multiply and divide by 4 very conveniently. What is the reason for doing this? This 5, this 4, I can take it outside. And this 2, which I can put it here. So I'll get 1 upon root 2 outside. And in the under root, this 4 2s are 8 plus 2 root 15. So now we have a 2 outside here. But be careful. This will go as an under root because of the under root here. So find the factors of 15, which again gives us 5 3s are, but this time it is with a plus. And this will be your final answer. So see the manipulation that we have done. I call it as a manipulation because this is for our convenience. And the convenience is because we need a 2 here. Alright? Okay. So now this is a different type of a sum. The first thing that I'm going to do is find out what is under root x. Under root x is nothing but under root 5 plus 2 root 6, and just like we did previously in the previous sums, factors of 6 will be 3 and 2. So now what I get in the sum, x minus 1 upon under root x is this over here. So when I simplify, I get this numerator as 4 plus 2 root 6 upon root 3 plus root 2. Now my denominator is an irrational number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply and divide. By the conjugate. Why am I doing this? Is because I am rationalizing the denominator. Okay, so this step is an important one. Rationalization I had completed and I had done it in the first video. So those who have not seen, go through it and you will see rationalization is done so that the denominator becomes a rational number. Okay, now my numerator over here will become 4 into bracket under root 3 minus under root 2. I'm using the algebraic properties of opening out two brackets. And for the denominator, I'm using the algebraic property of a plus b and a minus b, which will become a square minus b square. Open out the brackets, so I'll get 4 root 3 minus 4 root 2 plus 2 root 6 3s are 18 minus 2 root 12, and the whole thing upon this will become 3 minus 2, which is nothing but 1. I'm going to simplify the numerator. Now factors of 18, I can get it as 9 2s are, and factors of 12, I can get 4 3s are. So this becomes 4 root 3 minus 4 root 2 plus the 9 comes out as 3, so 3 2s are 6, and the 4 also comes out, so 4 root 3. Now you'll see here that this 4 root 3 cancels, and I'm just left with 2 root 2. So which is our correct option over here is the C option. Alright, so we have done two important things here. One, is rationalizing the denominator, where we have done over here, that is where I have circled in red, and the other is where we have used the square root property, how to find the square roots, which we had done in the earlier sums. All right. Now coming to this sum, we have over here x given and we need to find something in x squares. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is find what is 1 upon x. Now 1 upon x is nothing but 1 upon 2 plus root 3. Now again here, this is irrational. So I am going to multiply and divide by the conjugate, which we did even in the previous sum. Okay, so this becomes 2 minus root 3. Denominator will be a square minus b square. So finally this just comes out to be 2 minus root 3. So see how simple it has become. Don't square this, because again, the moment you square this irrational number, you will land up with some irrational number in the denominator. And we don't want that. So don't square this. Okay. So let's see. Now we need a square. So using our algebraic identity, I'll get this as x square plus 1 upon x square plus 2 into x into 1 upon x. What is the identity that we have used here? A plus b whole bracket square is a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay. Let us put the values of x and 1 upon x. So I'll get 2 plus root 3 plus 1 upon x is 2 minus root 3. The whole bracket square is equal to x square plus 1 upon x square plus 2. This cancels. 4 square is 16 minus 2. This will be your answer. And which is our correct option? Correct option will be the B1. All right. Now coming to the next sum. You'll see here this 140, 60 and 84. They are all inside the root. Now we need to bring the 2 outside. So I'm going to find the factors so that I can get a 4 here. 35 fours are. Plus the same thing we do here. 4 into 15 minus 4 into 21. The 2 comes out, root 35. So this is like what we have done individually, what we had found the square roots. Now this is given as a big sum where they have combined. Now these sort of sums are often asked in the exams. So you should be very thorough about how to find the square roots. 7 fives are, and the minus is because there is a minus sign here. All right. 15 will become 5 threes are minus 7 threes are, but there is a minus, so this will become minus. Okay, now see what terms cancel out. This goes, and I'm just finally left with minus 2 root 3. So which is our correct option over here is the C. This sum is just like the previous ones. Previously, we had found individually the square roots, but in this sum, they have combined 3, 4, sometimes they may give you 4, sometimes they may give you 2. So it really doesn't matter. You should know how to find out the square roots. I have given certain questions to test yourself. Now, when you solve this, it's going to boost your confidence. And you will also be able to judge for yourself how much you have learned and how much you know and how you can tackle the problems of indices and surds. The first 3 questions are based on the first part of the video. The link of the video is in the description box. So if you have not seen it, go through it and then get an idea of how to solve these problems. The next 3 questions are based on the second part of indices and surds. That is the video that you have just seen. The answers to this, put them in the comment section after you solve the 6 problems. Once I receive the answers, I will comment back and I will reply back to them. All the best. This is not the only types which can be asked. There are many more. So have a look at the other sums also. Practice and don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Share with your friends so that a number of them can benefit. And yes, like and subscribe so that I get the motivation and I get the encouragement to put up more videos for your benefit. Okay? Do take good care of yourself. Bye.